Yo guys, what's going on? I am George and this is You Wanna Watch. Welcome back to the shop and welcome back to another Sunday flea market haul. I hope you enjoyed what I picked up today. I say we jump right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well first let's start right here. It's not tool related at all, but I needed a new pair of work boots, and there's a boot place in the Columbus market. Sells quality boots at a reasonable price, so I picked these up. I paid 220 bucks for a pair of Chippewa. These are the Thunderstruck Nano Composite Toe. These are really comfortable boots. If you guys are in the market for a nice pair of composite steel toe boot, I recommend this brand, Chippewa. I am not affiliated with them at all. I wish I was. But I've been wearing Chippewas for years. I usually wear the logger style, which has got the bigger heel. But these are actual really good walk around, put miles on them boots. So quite happy to pick those up. So that is my work stuff. Let's start with the actual market haul. $5. I picked up this, well, I paid $3 for the old Valspar can. This is Super Valspar one coat enamel quick drying pastel ivory paint. Look at that for nice little vintage paint. Graphics are really nice on there. That's going to be a nice little display piece up there on my shelf. I was quite happy to pick that up. And for $3, I couldn't pass it up. The guy I got that off of didn't have change, so he said make it an even 5. So I found this and he charged me $2 for this. This is pretty cool actually. This is called the Vest Pocket Cup. So I was looking at it, pulled it apart, and it's a telescoping little shot glass. I'm probably gonna bust this out at a party one day. You know what I mean? And say, oh no, I got my cup right here. Just as like a little joke, but I saw this, I had to have it. And for $2 to make it an even 5, it was definitely worth it. So pretty awesome. Give you a look at what the lid looks like. Pretty cool, right? $5 well spent. $2. I picked up a little, I believe this is Camp King. Camp King. K-A-M-P-K-I-N-G. Camp King. Just a nice little folding pocket knife. Excuse me. I picked it up because the blade wasn't all ground to nothing, and I didn't realize that the coating was coming off. I don't know what that is. It's like a vinyl coating or maybe even a Bakelite or something like that, but yeah, it's coming off there. But anyway, I think it'll clean up and still look nice and still be a user, so pretty cool. $1. I picked up another dog bone from my buddy Big Vic. This one's pretty cool. This one's an Oxwall. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 of these in Oxwall brand, and I think I probably gave them the Vic. So the 10-in-1 tool, pretty cool like that. And this one's pretty substantial. It's not like that just normal cast. This one's got some heft to it. So $2. I picked up a Ratchet today. Normally, I wouldn't just pick up a standalone Ratchet like that, but, well, you guys know I just buy stuff to buy stuff. But this one is a 3/8 New Britain. I paid the $2 and then I went to ratchet it and I realized she don't move. Which is a downer, but I think we can fix this up, clean it up, and make it look a lot better. And hopefully work a lot better. The selector is real stiff on it. But yeah, she doesn't move. But we'll get her cleaned up and working right, hopefully. I was happy to find that. $1. I picked up a little tiny, little thumb oiler. I have many of these little tiny sewing machine style oilers, but this one, I just love the sound of it. It sounds like a heartbeat. It doesn't have that tingy sound to it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I picked that up. $5. Got a nice little block plane here. This is a Stanley Sweetheart. I did see the patent date. US patent 218. I believe it says 13. A hell of an old plane, and it's in really good shape. Look at the sole on it. Really good shape. The guy I got this off of said that he was picking this older gentleman up in North Jersey. He's in his 90s. And the family said that he needed to start getting rid of stuff. So he let that gentleman in, and he came back with a whole bunch of stuff. I only picked a couple of things off him, but this Stanley was one. And for $20, got a fantastic sprinkler. I've got a couple of these, and this one definitely needs work. See how it vibrates? It doesn't spin too well. Gonna have to put a like a nylon washer in there to get it to spin so it doesn't have any restriction. But this is pretty cool. And I think I'm gonna change the nipple side out. This is a 4-inch nipple. I think I want to go with a 6 or an 8-inch nipple and just make it higher. So, and of course we'll paint it up, clean up the brass, make it look nice. That'll be pretty cool. Fun project right there. Next, $5. I bought an aluminum bull's head. I don't know why, but it's just a solid lump of aluminum. Looks like you can mount it to something. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a goofy day. Next, got a sweet little Craftsman box. I was quite happy to see that. Normally these are all sold out by the time I get to the market. I paid $5 for it, but it's full of these cool little bits. Look at those. It's like a spade bit or a paddle bit. Looks like it cuts on this side, but it chips out on this side. They all need work, but they're all pretty much, I probably got a whole set here. I don't know what was originally in the sets. But for $5 to get all those, plus the other stuff that's in there, and the Craftsman box, I thought was absolutely awesome. There's 2 1/4-inch chuck keys. And whatever this is, not quite sure what that is. Not quite sure at all. Anyway, that's what was in there for $5. I was pretty happy with it. I think the box will clean up. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Last but not least, $30. I picked up 2 Dymalloy diamond caulk and horseshoe adjustable wrenches. This is a 15-inch. I already have the 15, but I don't see these often, so when I see them, I pick them up. And I got an 18-inch. Again, I don't see them often, and I already have an 18-inch, but I don't have the 18-inch in this narrow handle style. I got the traditional fatter handle style, so these will definitely be wall hangers. I'll get them cleaned up really nice and thrown in my diamond caulk and horseshoe collection. So quite happy to find those. Like I said, I don't find Dimaloid too often, and to find two of them at the same spot, I was real happy with that. I believe I paid $30 for these. So to me, that's not unreasonable, you know. Hell, just find a crescent wrench this size, you know, you were going to pay $30 for it, you know, at a store now, if not more. So, and this, man, look at the jaws on that 15-inch. It's like this thing was never used. Super, super tight, square. No blowouts, no nothing. So, pretty stoked about that. And of course, the 18-inch, same thing. There's no chips out of there, no nothing. So, and they both work really well. But they definitely need a cleaning, so. Yep, pretty happy. And that is it for my flea market haul. Alrighty guys, well we are all done with this one. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Don't forget to put in the comment section what you think your favorite find of today was. Me personally, it would have to be the sprinkler. These things clean up really nice. You can customize them in any way you want. You can make them taller, you can make them shorter. All you got to do is change out the nipple size. So these things are pretty cool, and you guys know I got some sort of weird addiction to sprinklers. So that's it for this one, guys. Like always, stay safe, be safe, and we will see you next week with $1. Bye.